Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays IXION. We're still working on gathering the 500 cryonic pods. We've started thawing people out. And this, let me pause real quick. This is exactly what I was telling you about before. I can't remember if it was last episode or a couple episodes ago. But when you start thawing people out, you can try to you can choose to prioritize workers over non-workers, or you can just or non-workers, I suppose. Or we can do both and just kind of let the dice roll. However, choosing non-workers over workers, or sorry, the other way around. Choosing workers over non-workers makes people upset. They're like, how could you abandon the children or something? But we're gonna stick with just this. We don't have a lot of free space, however. And part of that is because one of the things that we would like to unlock here is if you look into crew quarters, we can look at the optimized quarter. Reorganization of care. That's an infirmary thing. Additional beds. The capacity of housing is increased by 30%. Sounds actually really sick. That one's a tier 3 technology. So we're almost to tier 2 is the thing. We have the battery to go and then alternative life centers. So we're almost about to unlock tier 2, I believe, unless this one prevents us from doing that. That's a secret technology that we'll learn about in a bit. But if we look at our population management, we have space for 35 more people. Although I don't know if the in-space people count against your population. I think they do, because it's 240, 205, and then 191 workers. I think they do. We have space here to start building a few extra houses at the very least. Oops. So if we look at population here, we could stick a house right here. That's not a bad place for a house. I think I'll go ahead and do that. I should probably shut you down. We don't really need you. So we can transfer all of these alloys out of here and into here. Gotta be trying to optimize your space as much as possible. Let's go check the map. What do we got going on? We got some iron still underway. Our little mining ship has abandoned its original iron mining. It looks like it's mostly finished this one and decided to move over here for some strange reason. I don't know why, but it did. How are our science ships going? So you're doing a thing. Yeah, you're harvesting the edible elements. Okay, so don't interrupt that. And then this guy is on the way to Saturn. So somebody will have to come to Mercury later. We can pick up these 15 science. There's a bunch of polymers and more cryonic pods to pick up from the debris field. Polymers are highest priority for this ship. And then it looks like we will wait on the cryonic pods until the polymers have been picked up. Purging waste. Eventually we'll be able to recycle that waste, don't you worry.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Fantastic. 25 food. Cut down the tree. Give me your tree. I don't know why I think that's funny. Look at this. It's such a cool art. I wish I could click on it. I feel like it's a Vagris game where I can click on the art and it will get bigger. That's not true. Not in this game. All right, we can run at 2 times speed, I think.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Aha, we're at Saturn now. A structure belonging to the Black Market Society has been discovered on Titan, Saturn's largest moon. Although severely damaged, the site seems to be active. Surface scans indicate the BMS station extends deep below the surface of Titan. Further data is not available due to the site firing upon the Tiqqun's probe as it approached. The Focult is maintaining orbit around Titan at a safe distance. What is a Black Market Society? Is that like a bunch of criminals or what? I don't know. It won't let me do the lore. Make contact. Ah, take 3 turns to do so. All right. Well, good luck. Hopefully you don't get shot. Oh no. How devastating would that be? All right, we have some iron returning to the ship, which is great because we're running out of alloys. And in fact, we should probably turn you on. Do we have enough people for this? We have 196 workers. Or sorry, 196 people. 1 non-worker, 195 workers. What are we working at as far as required capacity? We have 186 out of 195, so we only have 9 spare people. We need to get another 21 in order to be able to run the iron factory. We could shut off the probe maker, but there's still stuff to find for now. Let's see. There's Neptune's still out here somewhere. Can you find Pluto? This has to be Pluto out here, right? No. This is Uranus. Uranus. We haven't. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Pluto. No, Neptune. Sorry. Oh, my planets are all mixed up. Neptune has to be out here somewhere. Aha! I found it. I think. Right there. And then maybe there's a Pluto out here in the... Is this the Kuiper belt? What's out there? Who knows? We also have to find the story location as well. We haven't done that yet. Thawing people out. Takes 0.3 cycles per person, so you get 3 people per cycle. I'm hoping we get 21 people out of the, 43 left to unthaw. We're up to 11. Now we only need 19. That's good. Stability is 1. That's a good thing, I think. Positive stability is a good thing. Everybody's happy? That's great. Wonderful. Now back to work. Oh, damn. I didn't realize you were a stockpile for bodies as well. Too many bodies in the ship. How's our food doing? Positive 1. I'm fine with that. This is fine. This is fine meme. Burning ship. How are we doing? Oh, you weren't even researching because you were purging waste for a long time. Still scanning, cutting down that tree, I should say. You guys are still exploring Saturn. My ships are still zooming around. The probe's going out there. We do have a new probe going already, so we should probably just keep launching them as soon as they're ready. Let's scan the outer rim. Oh! Nope, that's our story beat. We can find it, though. We might as well. Otherwise, I'm going to lose track of it. I mean, I won't lose track of it. There it is. Bam. At least the scanning is relatively straightforward. It's hard to screw it up. Just a little bit of patience. It kind of reminds me of the Mass Effect scanning missions. Did you guys ever do those? Mass Effect 2, I should say. All right, our iron reserve is full.
A science ship team has completed a task.
They're at the Black Market Society. Whoa! After receiving no response to communication attempts, the team landed the Focult and advanced towards the complex, security protocols in place. The defenses activated briefly and fired on the team. Fortunately, there seems to have been little remaining power and they quickly shut down. Entering the complex, the team were attacked by strange animals. Recorded footage from the mission shows an emaciated simian amalgam. Ew. The team repelled the attack with improvised weapons and the creatures retreated. Unfortunately, no samples could be recovered. Venturing further into the complex and settling works of art and esoteric writing were discovered. Although the station is still pressurized, progress was made difficult due to the lack of any artificial gravity. In addition, a giant fungus has spread throughout the complex, releasing huge volumes of spores into the local atmosphere. Within what appears to be the main entrance hall, a bronze statue of Marduk Council member Giovanni Battista has been erected. Inconsistencies in the reports from different members of the exploration team suggest that recorded information may not be entirely accurate. Any conclusions drawn must be discounted. All right, deeper in we go. We can't just leave it there. We must go further. Still thawing more people out. Making a new probe. That's good. What is our worker quota up to? 202? We're still only at 11 because we had to put 3 more people to work in the iron facility. I wonder, actually, can we just shut this one off? Because it's full. We don't need to move iron in and out of there. I think that's valid for now. Could do the same thing with food, maybe. And this cryopods thing. Yeah, maybe we do that. Shut off things that are like near max so we can save the workers. Now what are we up to? 24 plus 4, 28? We need 2 more and we can turn on our iron facility. We've discovered Outer Hope. Fantastic. That's what we were looking for. Resolve the event, Outer Hope. We'll get there. Don't you guys worry. New probe. Let's finish scanning the outer asteroids here. It doesn't look like any of the outer asteroids have anything interesting. Even resource-wise, there wasn't anything out there. This early in the game, you don't really have to worry about hydrogen. Hydrogen is about like late-game power supply, and water is about mid-ish game food supply. So we're focusing heavily on iron, carbon, and silicon here. Oh, yeah, I remember finding Neptune. Never mind. So let's look. Aha! This is a great place. Hold on. I saw it for a second. There we go. Hit that location. We want to make sure we find all of the iron, silicon, and carbon.
Science ship team has completed a task.
Good job, team. I don't know if we have space for any of the other factories. We could try to jam the polymer factory in here somewhere, but I don't think it'll fit. We could delete these 3, but it's, I don't know. Or not the polymer facility, sorry, the electronics facility. Polymer facility is one we could probably fit in here. But once again, we're just lacking workers. So I think it would be preemptive to try that right now. We need 1 more worker and then we can turn on the thing without workforce being overloaded. Oh, I can look down here for that. Nice. Let's check in on the giant tree. We got some science, we got some food, we got some carbon. When the tree fell, a plaque was revealed that had been buried beneath its roots. The tree was a collaboration between Henry Bargeville and Rabia Neocond when they joined the Ashtangites. They offered their creation to humanity, hoping that it would erase some of the debt created by the atrocities of Dolos. The Seagulls team felled the tree and have prepared the resulting resources for extraction. Good job. Let's get this science, and then we'll move the science team to... We could go to Neptune. We'll move them to Mercury, get this science here, and then we'll jump over to Neptune, I think. Or maybe we leave the... Yeah, why don't we let the Saturn crew deal with Neptune? We'll have these guys run over to Outer Hope. That seems like a good use of our time. Do I have the worker? I do! Turn it on. Fire it up. Yes! Nobody get injured. Now we can process some of this iron that's been coming into our ship here. And then we can get some alloys back, because we are using alloys to keep the hull alive. Not right now, but when we turn it on. Retrieved all the science from Uranus. Okay, so you guys... no, not the Focal. The Seagull. You go over to Outer Hope now. Do I have any of the ships picking up carbon? I do not. So, let's prioritize iron with this guy. And focus on carbon, food, people. Carbon primary. Carbon food primary, maybe? Because then we can get both of them at the same time. That seems like a good idea. Still going along. They'll get to the bottom of Saturn at some point.
A probe has completed its scan.
Good job, probe. What else we got out here? Hydrogen. A little bit of iron. Is that worth it? Ice. Oh, another pocket of iron. Did you see that? Right. I thought it was bigger. Oh, there's what we're looking for. I knew it was out there. It's like the white whale. Huzzah! The Tier 1 battery has been unlocked. Alright, take us 3.6 cycles.
Hull integrity below 50%.
I'm fine, don't you worry. What would happen? 87% efficiency? Ooh, geez, we're crunching out alloy like nobody's business now. Good news. What are we up to as far as workers? We do have spare workers now. Just a couple.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Let's check in. Venturing deeper within, the team of the Focal reached a construction site, deserted and almost entirely frozen. Several possible storage areas have been identified but are blocked by ice. The team could try to break through the ice or restart the station's heating systems in an attempt to thaw out the complex. In one of the storage areas, through the transparency of the ice, a preserved corpse can be seen. Get that corpse. Break the ice. Bust that ice. Bust it good. I don't like the idea of turning on the heat. Specifically because in Alien, turning on the heat is a bad thing. Have you ever played Alien RPG, the tabletop game? Don't turn on the heat. That's all I have to say. Spoilers. It depends on who's running your game, I suppose. Okay, so we've hit max on alloys now. Do we have the people to turn you on? We do. So let's fire you up. And shut you off. And turn you on. Just so we can keep kind of maintaining the flow of iron and whatnot. How is the unfreezing of people going? 222, and what's our max population? 255. Oh, we're at 237, sorry. I keep forgetting there's people off planet, or off ship. I wonder if they don't count against the population.
A probe has
in space. I don't know.
A science ship
At Outer Hope, fantastic. A DOLOS emergency signal is broadcasting from these coordinates. It originates from the research station Outer Hope. Outer Hope is surrounded by wreckage and debris from a past battle. Broken equipment and frozen bodies float around the station. The emergency signal is transmitting from inside. Let's search the battlefield. Maybe we can find some resources or something. Launch probe. There's a little bit of iron. Is that even worth it? I don't know. That's a lot of iron right there. Kablamo. I think I should... Nope, never mind. I need to reconfigure my storage. It's not fitting the way I wanted it to. Batteries. Batteries are a good thing to stack in space that don't need to access roads. Or maybe they do need to access roads now that I think about it. I don't know if they need to access roads after they're constructed, I guess. I'm kind of thinking... Put a battery, it takes alloy, but we have a surplus of alloy right now. This is an active stockpile associated with alloy. What are you talking about? Okay, there we go. Oh, there is no carbon stockpile though. That's tricky. I guess you're not holding bodies anymore, so we could move you to carbon. It's not a bad idea. New probe done. Let's get out here into space again. Hydrogen, no thanks. Whoop, that's a good spot. It's got all 3 of the major resources, but I don't know if I can get all of them at the same time. Do you see how if I subtly shift to get silicone in there, carbon is no longer maxed? What about that ice? We don't really need the ice though. Because we're not into farming yet. Crop farming is fantastic in this game. And you need a lot of water for it. However, we are not ready to do that yet. Let's get the silicon. Harvested or harvestable. I wonder, can we upgrade our solar panels yet? We can. At least one time. We probably should. We're not even close to the power thing, but like it's a good use of our polymer, and we're not really using it right now except to make... Well, we're not making polymer is the other thing. I'm afraid to just yeet it all into solar panels when we don't need the power. Alright, we can turn this guy back on. Keep the hull repair, or turn the hull repair on. It'll use some of our alloys at the very least. Still working on that. You guys are still working on Saturn. What are we up to? 231? Still got a ways to go then.
A science ship team has completed a task.
All right. The Focalt's team recovered a number of valuable resources. Via biometric data sampling, they identified the preserved corpses that of Ulysses, administrator of Neptune's Hyperlux station Thiaki. The body was found with a handwritten letter of farewell and an apology to the inhabitants of Thiaki station, and appears to be unfinished. Got some electronics. Huh. Well, we'll go to Neptune after this.
Completed its scan.
Fantastic. This probe has also completed its scan. Is there any more probing that we need to be doing? We could get this carbon right here. Right there. I think that might be the last thing we care about. Because there's a well, I take it back. There's a lot of iron right here. Alright, hit that iron. Why not? We might regret not having all the iron. We might not regret it, though. The most confusing statement. Got 7 spare workers right now. We'll need a lot of spare workers if we want to get to polymer production inside here, though. Because we could consider slapping down the polymer factory right here. It's not a bad idea. Or maybe like this. It would take away this exit, but we've already connected to the exit there, and we only need 1 connection point. Unless we're transferring resources, in which case there's only 1 spot, but them's the breaks when you only live in 1 district anyway. What do you take? 1 electronics, 80 alloys. I think we're gonna punch this thing down. It only takes 15 people to run the polymer factory, actually. So that's good.
A science ship team has completed a task.
I did not mean to click on that. The battle seems to have been made up of multiple engagements, with debris from the conflicts mostly consisting of wrecked shuttles. Some of these destroyed ships bear the insignia of the UN, though the majority carry DOLOS emblems. Sophisticated weapon systems are also identified among the wreckage, bearing the acronym BMS, Black Market Society. The Seagulls team was able to salvage some resources from the debris. Let's search Outer Hope now. You guys are done gathering your science. Let's head over to Neptune. Cool. And then don't forget about the science on Mercury. Important stuff. Oh, we're all out of science. No wonder we can't get our stupid thing finished. Well, we're trying our best. After the next couple stops, we should be able to knock out the... Oh man, we're full on food again. Holy cow. How did this happen? We were at 5 for so long. What? Oh, you know what? It's because we brought back like 25 food or something random like that from the tree felling. I forgot about the tree. Okay, so we built this battery. I don't think the battery needs to be connected to a road. So let's delete the road. Slap down a new battery. Maintenance. Righty there. So now the battery is fully charged. Supports the sector for 0.6 cycles. So depending on how long it takes us to charge our engine for the next jump, 2 batteries might be okay. I guess I'll have to verify when we get ready to charge the engine. For now, things seem to be doing okay. We could turn you off, turn you on. Well, actually, we probably have enough spare workers. Yeah, we have 9 spare workers. Let's just have both on for now. 242. Getting close to the population limit. Yeah, we're at 256 overall population. 257. But it's not yelling at me for overpopulation. So that must mean that there's enough space. Science ship has arrived at Neptune. Fantastic. Checking in. Our communication systems have detected faint signals transmitting from what appears to be an old luxury station on Triton. Transmission analysis pulled a few data fragments encoded with the signals. They mentioned public disorder, food supply problems, and frequently reference the name Ulysses, the guy we found in the ice cube. The Aki station has been almost entirely dismantled. The few areas left suggest that those who lived here were swimming in opulence. The place is huge. We found a sealed room protected by heavily armored blast doors. Dents in the door's metal suggest that others have unsuccessfully tried to gain entry. Wajida Zanadi recommends the use of explosives. Given the state of the station, I myself think that's a bad idea. We will use the biometric data. That's why we got it. Pretty sick. Outer Hope is still going on. I wonder if we need another mining bot. Because what do we got here? We got 103, 55, 528, 61, 528. Holy cow. This thing's going to be mining forever. All right. Let's ban some of these iron deposits. So it doesn't spend all of its time just like wandering back and forth across the galaxy. Let's keep it close to the ship if we can. But for now, I think we don't mine water. What was I thinking? We want to prioritize iron. Second priority is probably carbon, and then silicon is secondarily after that. We're gonna build this battery. We're gonna remove this road and build an apartment in front of the battery so we can get a little more people. And then what do we do? I feel like we keep trying to jam iron into the ship. And, you know, pray that it works. We keep trying to thaw people out. What are we at? 237? We're not even halfway to the amount of pods we need to pick up.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Well done.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Outer Hope lies in ruins. Many embalmed bodies were found in the remains of the station, deliberately arranged in a spiral-like pattern. Yikes. Great care and attention seems to have been paid to the bodies. The Seagulls team traced the emergency broadcast and, after clearing away several tons of debris, discovered a hidden room beneath the detritus. The room was sealed with an automatic lock that requested Tiqqun identification codes. Upon entering the codes, a brief message flashed across the input screen. Truth is the story that best resists reality. Inside, the team found Outer Hope's black box, a number of resources, and a data log from Rabia Neocond. It contained the following message. Administrator, you carry with you what the echo of the future allowed us to create. Self-similar space will reveal the pattern. The black box's data can be analyzed using the Tiqqun's tech lab. Cool. We will dismantle Outer Hope. Good. Okay. Is there anything else we need to probe for? Hydrogen. I think we'll call it good on iron, at least for now, until we start running out of iron. But I think... Oh! I saw a blip of carbon for half a second here. Right there. Oh ho 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 ho. Okay. But I think that's the last probe we'll send out. So we'll let them build a new probe, and then we can divert people out of the probe thing to elsewhere. Maybe even working in the polymer factory. But for now, if you guys enjoyed the episode, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more IXION or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everybody, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody!